esteemed guests, beloved members of the fraternity, students, well-wishers, and friends from media. On behalf of the Deshratna Dr. Rajendra Prasad Memorial Trust, Ektavasutra India Foundation, and Arya Samaj Foundation, it is my privilege to welcome each one of you to this very special occasion, the 141st Rajendra Babu Jayanti celebration, commemorating the life and legacy of the first President of India, Bharat Ratna, Deshratna, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. This evening is not just a celebration, it is a tribute to values that shaped our nation: simplicity, integrity, service, and unity. Thank you all for joining us and making this event truly meaningful. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin this auspicious evening with divine grace, we will now have the prayer song Jai Jai Bhairavi. This gracious song is brought to you by highly renowned poet of Bihar, Shri Vidyapati. He was a legendary Maithili and Sanskrit poet. He was known as Maithil Kaval Kokil, the cuckoo of Maithili poetry. For the prayer song, I kindly request Neetu ji and Nutan ji to take the dais. Please, ma'am.
My participation in the outstanding, a great function of celebrating the Rajendra Prasad's anniversary. We have a number of people here. I was particularly happy that Mr. Shakeel Akhtar, who is not just a policeman, but is also intellectual, who is participating. There are quite a few IPS officers I have seen who are great intellectuals too. I am glad he is here. And then we have the great grandson of Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Arjuna Prasad, and then we have Arya Samaj Foundation, that is Mr. Kumar and several others. Now, I shall be brief because already we have lost a lot of time. There are certain things about Dr. Rajendra Prasad many of you may not know, because I am 98 years I have completed. I am in between you and that generation. Now see, Rajendra Prasad was in Patna just doing his job. But then he was attracted by Mahatma Gandhi in the freedom movement. One particular point, I don't know how many of you know about it. There's a place called Champaran. How many? Most of you must be knowing. On its western side is Gorakhpur. Bihar persons must be knowing that. So that's a huge area. And the riots there were treated very badly. The Mughals had gone and they sold most of these areas to the East India Company, and then the riots were forced to grow only indigo. Indigo is useful for the white fellows, for the British people, for Europeans. So they compelled the peasants there to grow indigo. Then Mahatma Gandhi didn't know about this. Some person, I have got your long list, I don't want to prolong, but some important persons, they tried to convey this to Mahatma Gandhi. They wanted him to come to Champaran and give courage to the peasants. And he was 48 years, Mahatma Gandhi at that time. He had not started any this non-cooperation movement, the first non-cooperation movement of Mahatma Gandhi was in Champaran, thanks to Babu Rajendra Prasad. I am putting it briefly, otherwise I can carry on the details. This was in 1970, April to say September. 10 years later I was born. So that was the first time Babu Rajendra Prasad became known to several parts of India. He was known in. That was one thing. Briefly I will tell you. Then he grew politically. Then the next point is 1946, December 9th. I don't know how many of you know the importance of this particular date. Anyone you know, you can raise your hand. 9th December 1946, before independence. That was the day the Constituent Assembly was born. The birth of the Constituent Assembly was 9th December 1946. Thanks to this cabinet mission. See, in a way, as students, I was a student, a medical student at that time. I was 19 years at that time. See, in a way, I've always been very grateful to Clement Attlee. It was Clement Attlee's vision. Winston Churchill was our enemy number one. He had absolute contempt for Indians. Fortunately, as soon as the war was over, elections were declared, and then Churchill became the leader of the opposition. Clement Attlee became the Prime Minister. He immediately constituted, he said, we have fought Hitler, we want to transfer power. We want 400 millions of Indians to be free. In the House of Commons, he said, Clement Attlee. So, started the process. Then on May 16th, 1946, the cabinet mission announced that all the states where assemblies were all declared will send members, and 46 December 9th, the Constituent Assembly was constituted. First the pro tem chairman. Then on the 13th of December, that was the date on which Dr. Babu Rajendra Prasad became the president of the Constituent Assembly. That was a big jump from Champaran to this particular point. December 13th, he was elected unanimously. Now there is one important point many of you may not know. In this particular context, Dr. Ambedkar comes. How? You'll be shocked to know that Ambedkar should have been automatically elected from Bombay Presidency. The Bombay Legislative Assembly, he had 14 MLAs with him. He was also an MLA. Automatically, they were entitled to elect 46 members. Madras Presidency, including Andhra, we were entitled for 48. United Province for 52. The undivided Bengal, 60 members to the Constituent Assembly. So Dr. Ambedkar should have been automatically elected to the Constituent Assembly. But then Pandit Nehru telephoned. All that I got proof, don't worry about it. I got everything. I have written books also. He telephones, who was the Bombay Premier at that time? Can anyone say? At that particular time, when they had to send members to the Constituent Assembly, Bombay Presidency Premier, then it was called Premier, not Chief Minister, was B.G. Kher, Bal Gangadhar Kher. He telephoned Pandit Nehru. He's a troublemaker.
So, நாங்கள் பேசிக்கலி தேஷ்ரத்ன டாக்டர் ராஜேந்திர பிரசாத் மெமோரியல் ட்ரஸ்ட் சொல்லி ஒரு ஆர்கனைசேஷன் இருக்குது சென்னையில். ஸோ அவங்க ரெப்ரசென்ட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். அது கூட ஏகத்வசூத்ர இந்தியா ஃபவுண்டேஷன் அண்ட் ஆர்ய சமாஜ் ஃபவுண்டேஷன் சென்னை, அந்த 3 பேர் சேர்ந்து 141st தேஷ்ரத்ன டாக்டர் ராஜேந்திர பிரசாதோடது பர்த் ஆனிவர்சரி செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம் இன்னைக்கு. பேசிக்கலி அது 3ஆம் தேதி 3rd December இஸ் வென் வி செலிப்ரேட். ஆனால் வீக்கெண்ட்னால நாங்கள் இன்னைக்கு அதை செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். இதுக்கு நாங்கள் 23ஆம் தேதி நவம்பரில் இன்டர் ஸ்கூல் காம்படிஷன் வச்சுருந்தோம். அதில் எலக்யூஷன், சீனியர் ஜூனியர் கேட்டகரி, சிங்கிங் சீனியர் ஜூனியர் கேட்டகரி அண்ட் டான்ஸ் கேட்டகரி 5 கேட்டகரிஸில் காம்படிஷன் வச்சுருந்தோம். இதில் more than 275 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணாங்க அண்ட் over 30 ஸ்கூல்ஸ் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணாங்க அதில். அண்ட் இன்னைக்கு நாங்கள் அதுக்கு ஒரு கல்மினேஷன் ஃபங்க்ஷன் மாதிரி அதில் ஷக்கீல் அக்தர் சார் சீஃப் கெஸ்டாக இருக்காரு, சீஃப் இன்ஃபர்மேஷன் கமிஷனர், அண்ட் டாக்டர் H.V. Hande ji, ஃபார்மர் ஹெல்த் மினிஸ்டர், அவங்க ஆஸ் அ கீனோட் ஸ்பீக்கர் வந்து பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணியிருக்காரு. அது இல்லாமல் Shri S. Raman ji, who's an Olympian, and Shri N. Kumar ji, Group Corporate Board Chairman of Sanmar Group. அவங்க இன்னைக்கு 2 அவார்ட்ஸ் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம் in the name of our founders of the trust. Late Shri Shobha Kandas ji பேரில் Shobha Kandas Lok Seva Ratna Award and Pradeep Kumar பேரில் Pradeep Kumar Prerna Puraskar பேரில் அந்த 2 பேருக்கு நாங்கள் இன்னைக்கு அவார்ட்ஸ் கொடுத்துருக்கோம். ஸோ பேசிக்லி இன்னொரு ஃபங்க்ஷன் இஸ் டு செலிப்ரேட் டாக்டர் ராஜேந்திர பிரசாத். நாங்கள் அதான் பண்ணிருக்கோம். அண்ட் ஆல் தி ப்ரைஸ் வின்னர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இன்டர் ஸ்கூல் காம்படிஷன் அவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் இன்னைக்கு அந்த ப்ரைஸஸ் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூட் பண்ணுறோம்.